Oskar Kjellberg and I are working on a manuscript. It will be a book about local economy. It is a case for classical economic understanding of social conditions. Classical economic understanding of the local economy, it takes a practical approach. It's about ecology, it's about community, it's about sustainable living conditions and sustainable business conditions. That is what a local economy is about. When focusing on local economies, such understanding is inescapable. We will make social and material conditions for wealth visible. And with such a local focus, the understanding of economic relations will be understandable and probably useful far away from the locality where it started. And this is close to what Adam Smith did 237 years ago when he wrote his book on the wealth of nations. He focused on social and material conditions for wealth, typically with local examples, and big names like Ricardo, Mill and Marx elaborated on similar issues after him. And this is the backbone of classical economic theory, classical economic principles, which are almost forgotten these days. At the universities, definitely so. And we may ask what we have got instead. Let me say a few words about that. We have economics, and that is neoclassical theory, as it's called, and you recognize the characteristics: focus on markets, focus on money and prices, and the taking for granted that money profit is all that counts. You can just reflect on how many such persons you know personally, if there are any at all. This is good theory for understanding stock markets and other transactions with very limited complexity. And it is an ideology too, called neoliberalism. It has been said that there is no alternative, as Margaret Thatcher said, and similar expressions have come from other politicians. Local economy and sustainable development are non-issues within this way of thinking. So we have to be very clear. We need classical economic principles to handle this complexity. And there is a serious quest for sustainable development. We have, for quite a long time, we have the knowledge that burning fossil fuels has to diminish radically. This is where our focus on local economies fits in. Local economy is the practical side of sustainable development. It is situations where you understand what you're talking about, you can see it with your eyes, relations where you know much more than you can describe. That's reality. And we have to focus on complex issues. We have to focus on control issues. We have to focus on real resources and processes. That is ecological processes, community processes, and processes making life possible. Here and there, money and prices is the practical focus. Then it is also in this discussion. But it will not be a discussion that will be put behind ourselves and our understanding. So this is a clear case of classical economic analysis, and we expect this approach to be quite common when society develops into practical building of the sustainable development. And we start with local economy.